again. Today I'm going to do class number 13. So I have 12 classes before this one, and I have 16 little segments if you don't have enough time to do a full class. Classes usually range from 40 minutes to an hour. So for this class, I'm going to need my dumbbells. I'm going to need a pole. You can use a broomstick if you don't have anything available, and a band. If you don't have a band, I'm going to use the tie band. You can use any elastic thing that you find in your house. So anything can be substituted for whatever you have at home, or you don't have to use any props if you want to do it without any of this. So let's get started. So just warming up, I'm going to open my legs a little bit wider than my hips. I'm going to be in a little external rotation. I'm going to have my hands in front of my body just to start bending and extending. Squeeze the waist. Breathe. Let's go for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3, 2. Hold it down and pulse it for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch. Let's add the arms. So we're going to circle. And we're going to bend the knees. Plie. Circle. And around. It's okay that your arms cross. Make sure that your chest stays wide and your shoulders down. The reason you saw me checking on my watch is to keep track of the time of the class, because one time I did an hour and 8-minute class. So it's up there on YouTube and on Facebook. So I lied. My longest class is an hour and 8. Let's go for 8. Scoop. And 7. 6 more. You can alternate what arm goes in front of the other. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Finish with the hands down. Chest wide. And go down into your little plie, your little squat. In external rotation, you're going to lift the right heel and lower. Lift the left and lower. Lift the right and lower. Lift the left and lower. If you have difficulty with balance, use one weight only if you're using weights at all, and use the other hand to grab furniture, the wall, maybe the pole, just to help you balance. Even if you're not using it, don't rely on it. Psychologically, sometimes it's good to have it. And finish with both heels down. Tiny little pulses down. We go for 16, 15. Scoop the belly, squeeze the weight. And let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Circle the arms, stretch your legs, bend the knees, return the hands down. And breathe. You can go as big as you want. Just make sure that you're not hurting on your shoulders. Now let's go for 10. And 9. And 8. You're trying to alternate when you cross the arms, but even if you don't do it exactly, just here and there, try to switch it. 3 more. 2 more. And the last one, finishing your plie. And why not? Let's add some pulses again for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, freeze. Right and left. And right and left. 4 more, and right and left and right and left. Now keep alternating or do both at the same time. And up and up and up. We go for 8 and 7. Scoop and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. And hold the heels up. If this is impossible, lower your heels. I'm going to try. I don't know if I can make it. I'm going to pulse for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, almost. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels and stretch. So I feel how I'm starting to roll to my pinky toe. Be aware, pay attention of your alignment of your feet, how you're grounding, and correct. So I have to put a little bit more weight on the big toe side. Most of us do, so just pay attention. So I'm gonna be facing my left side. I'm gonna use my right hand only. I'm gonna hinge as low as it feels comfortable. Who knows, maybe you can even stretch a little bit more my right calf. If you need to keep the heel lifted, do it. Otherwise, try to lengthen, stretch. And hinge forward low, hinge forward low. Now with a 3-pound weight, for me it's a little bit light. So if you want to use a heavier weight, go for it. Or you can step on an elastic band and pull the band up. That's another option. And let's go for 10 and 9. Scoop a little bit more intense as you lift in the hand. And 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Finish with the arm straight. Bring it over the head and bend and extend. I can feel how I'm stretching my calf, my right side calf. Try to put a little bit more weight on the left leg, your grounding leg. And let's go for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Balance. 6. How you're standing. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower. Can we alternate? Elbow pointing up. Stretch the arm. Bring the hand up. Bending and extend. Lower. Bending and extending. Lifting. Bending and extending. Lowering. Bending and extending. Lifting. Bending and extending. Lower. Bending and extending. Lifting. Bending and extending. Lower. And 2 more. We go for 2. We go for the last one. And come back to center. A slight external rotation. We go down into that little plie. Open the chest and tiny little pulses for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, freeze. Lift the right, lower, lift the left, lower the right, the left. 4 more and 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish with both heels up and tiny. We go for 16, 15. Again, you can keep the heels down or maybe do 8 with the right heel up and 8 with the left heel down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels and stretch. So where there's a will, there's a way. Let's turn to the right. So trying to keep as parallel as you can. The left leg, find a stretch in the calf. Hinge forward low. You're gonna use the left hand only. We open the chest, we pull the shoulders away from the ears, and we bend and extend the elbow. Bend and extend the elbow. And let's go for 10 more. And 9, and 8, and 7, and 6. Again, this is not heavy enough with 3-pound weight. But you decide, you be the judge. And the last one, bring the arm up, bending and extending. Now, when the hand is this high, you need a little more shoulder stability. So you want to make sure that you don't go super, super heavy on your weights if you don't have that shoulder stability. And let's go for 9, and 8, and 7, hinge forward, 6, scoop 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Let's alternate. We bend, extend, lift, bend, extend, lower, 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 bend, extend, lift, bend, extend. 2 more, bend, extend, lift, bend, extend. 1 more, bend, extend, lift, bend, extend, and lower. So I'm gonna use my dumbbells in a little bit. I'm gonna keep them handy, but we're not done. We're not going down completely. So this is what I want you to do. You're gonna have your legs pretty wide. try to keep them parallel. If they go in external rotation, it's not ideal, but you're just trying to make sure that you keep the legs parallel. Now, if you need to keep a slight little bend on your knee, that's fine. Make sure that your quads are active. Try not to push your kneecaps back. Try not to hyperextend. We're gonna bring the hands down. And this is what I want you to do. You're gonna scoop the belly to protect the lower back. And you're gonna walk, 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 walk with the hands to the right. Feel the stretch in the back of your right leg. Walk, 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 walk to the left. Grab maybe the ankle and pull. Walk, 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 walk to the right. Walk, 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 walk. I sound like a dog. To the left. Now let's go to the right. I'll stop saying walk, walk, walk. To the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. And again, anything that doesn't feel right and you're unsure how to modify, just skip it. Now let's go for 2 more. 1 more. So we go to the right, we go to the left, we bring the hands back to center. So we're gonna walk the hands forward, coming to a plank position. Lower the hips as low as you can maintain the alignment of your lower back and walk the hands back. Walk the hands forward, shoulders wide, chest wide. Walk the hands back. Walk the hands forward, going to your plank. Walk the hands back. And we go 1, 2, 3, plank. 1, 2, 3, hike. 1, 2, 3, plank. 1, 2, 3, hike. 1, 2, 3, plank. 1, 2, 3, pike. And 1, 2, 3, hold your plank. Now tap your right shoulder with the left hand. Down. Now the left shoulder with your right hand. Alternate. We go for 16 and 15 and 14 and 13 and 12, 11 and 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Walk the hands back and walk the hands to the right. Maybe you can bring the nose to the knee. Walk the hands to the left. Maybe you can't. It doesn't matter. You're doing it. And it's better than not doing anything. And let's go to the right. And let's go to the left. And we go to the right. Try to stretch your hamstrings. Not necessarily you have to have the legs extended, but if you do, quads are engaged. We do 2 more. 1 time to the right, 1 time to the left, the second time to the right again, and the second time to the left again. Bring the hands back to center. Walk the hands out. And walk the hands back. We do it in 4. And 1, 2, 3, plank, strong. 1, 2, 3, hike. 1, 2, 3, plank. 1, 2, 3, hike. 1, 2, 3, plank. 1, 2, 3, hike. 1, 2, 3, plank. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your plank. Right hand, left shoulder down. Left hand, right shoulder down. And we go right and left and right and left and right and left and right. 8 more. We go for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Walk the hands back. And go ahead. Slide your feet together. Bend your knees maybe more. Tuck your tail and walk all the way to standing. So we're gonna go down on the ground and we're gonna do some abdominals. Why not, right? So I'm gonna start with my dumbbells. I'm gonna use it sometimes and sometimes I'm not. So right now I am gonna use them. We're gonna start with the legs at tabletop. Together, arms are up. When the hands go down, lift the hand, lift the shoulders. And again, go down. And up, and down. And up, and down. And up. 4 more, 4. 3, scoop. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Hold the hands down, head up. We bend the elbows, extend. Maybe, just maybe, you can have your elbows floating in the air. No need to press down. If your elbows are not on the ground, your shoulders need a little bit more stability, more stabilization. And let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and return the head down, arms up. Let's add the legs, hands down, head out, stretch both legs out. And return. Scoop the belly, you decide the height of the legs. But you don't decide the height of your shoulders. I want you to really flex your spine. Do the effort to lift your shoulders a little bit higher. Remember, you're looking down. If your neck is bothering you, there's a misalignment. You're truly not using the muscles of the neck to lift the head. There will be, you can isolate it completely. There's going to be some contraction in the front muscles of the neck, and that's a good thing. 2 more. 1 more. Finish with the hands down, head up, tiny little pulses. First 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Maybe I can lower the legs a little bit more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend my elbows, bend my knees. Extend my elbows, extend my knees. If possible, keep the head up. But if it's too much, bring the head down. We bend and extend. We bend and extend. Can we go 4 more? Only 4. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Now, keeping the legs out, if possible, bending and extending the elbows for 8. Bending and extending for 7. Bending and extending for 6. Bending and extending for 5. Bending and extending for 4. And 3. 2 more. 1 more. And return. Take a deep breath. So I'm letting you rest your feet on the ground. I usually don't love to take breaks in abdominals, but we are, because we're gonna leave the dumbbells alone. We're not gonna use them now. I'm gonna start with my legs at tabletop, hands behind the head. Just remember, you're giving support to your neck, to your head. You're not pushing, you're not forcing it. The elbows might close a little bit, that's fine. Give a little traction, a little pull, create more space on the vertebrae of your neck. And now we're gonna alternate. The right leg is gonna go out, and you're gonna swing the left knee in, and you're gonna twist. You're gonna try to tap the outside of the left knee. Come back to center. And now to the right. And center, twist to the left. And center, twist to the right. And center. How high, how low is your leg going? Stretch the front of the quad, the front of the hip. Now let's go for 60 and 50. Scoop and 40 and 30 and 12, 11 and 10 and 9. Try to twist as much as you can your shoulders. We're down to 7, 6 more. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Stay twisting to your left, and we pause. 4, swing the knee, 60 and 50. Action to your hip flexors.
and 12, 11, and 10, and 9, and 8. It's hard to scoop, and 5. The belly wants to pop out, and 2, and 1. Center, and twist to your right. Stretch your left leg, and we pulse. Action to your right knee, to your right hip. 4, 16, and 15, and 14, and 13, and 12, 11. I'm feeling it. And 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and come back to center. Breathe, 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 breathe. So, I vote we do it again. Let's do it, okay? So, alternating. We stretch the right, we twist to the left. And come back to center and to the right. And center to the left. Center to the right. Now let's go faster through center so it doesn't look like we're stopping. We're taking a little pause. How about that? We go for 60 and 50 and 40 and 13, 12, 11 and 10 and 9 and 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Twist to the left. And move the knee, move the hip flexor left. And we go for 16 and 15 and 14 and 13 and 12, 11 and 10 and 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, stretch the left. We twist to the right. Right hip flexor, right knee swings in 4, 16 and 15 and 14, 13 and 12, 11 and 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a deep breath. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop with the abdominals right now, but we're not done. We're gonna do more in a little bit. If you know my classes, you know how much I like the abdominals. So just bring the knees in, squeeze them in, because we're gonna lay in our stomach and we're gonna need to be stretching our lower back. And roll all the way to seated. And now I'm gonna put my dumbbells away. Not using it done yet, and I'm gonna grab my pole. Just leave it where you can grab it. Now I'm listening to something. I don't know if you can perceive it from your end, but my cat is snoring over there. So at least the mystery solved. Now I know what the noise was. So I'm gonna be laying on my stomach. I'm gonna separate my legs just a little bit. If you are very lucky to have nice long psoas, nice long limber hip flexors, and very stretchy quads, maybe you can keep the legs together the whole entire time. If you're like me, you won't. That's fine. It requires an effort. Make sure that you scoop so you don't compress your lower back. But again, don't freak out. We are working the lower back muscles. So we're grabbing the bar. And this is what I want you to do. You're gonna lift and lower. Not too high. Can you perceive how tiny of a move it is? Don't lift your chin. You might feel like you're still very close to the ground and looking down. That's fine. We go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the bar up and time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Keeping the bar down. Keeping the legs slightly apart or together. You lift and lower. Stretch before you lift. Stretch before you lift. And we go for it. And 7. 6 more. Keep the back of the neck long. And 5. And 4. 3 more. 2 more. And finish with the legs up and we pulse them. We pulse for 6, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So how about if we do the arms and the legs? Are you ready? Ready or not, here we go. We lift the bar, we lift the legs. And lower, and lift. Try to stretch your spine as you're lifting. Make your arms longer, your legs longer. And let's go for 8. 7 more. 6 more. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And the last one, hold them up. Can we pulse? Legs and arms. We go for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. So you can turn the head to the right or to the left, giving yourself a couple of deep breaths, because we're going to hold the position, but we're going to switch the exercise. So now, if your elbows bend a little, that's fine. If you are tightening your shoulders, you can do it. If you bend your elbows a lot, if you grab something wider, that's totally fine. If you want to try to attempt to do it with the bar so you don't put stress on your neck and shoulders, that's fine. Let's see if I can do it. I'm going to bring the bar back, and I'm going to bring my bar forward and back. Scoop the belly. Try to minimize the amount the lower back fires. And let's go for 8. And 7. And 6. Lifting the chest a little bit higher each time the hands go back. And 5. And 4. 3. 2. 1. And finish with the bar back. And now lower the head, and you're going to grab the bar with the palms facing the ground. So you can bring the hands a little closer to your body. The closer the hands are to the body, the more intense it can get. So we're going to try to focus in opening the chest, stretching the shoulders, lengthening the muscles of the arms, and firing your triceps. So maybe you can bring the legs a little closer this time. Align the neck with the spine. Lift the bar, open chest, and tiny little pulses for 60 and 50 and 40 and 30. Palms are facing down. And 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Hold the bar up and tiny pulses. Pulse, 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 and pause. Lift the legs, bring them all the way in if you can, and swim, 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 swim with the bar up for 16 and 15 and 14. Open chest. And 10. Lengthen your body from head to toe. And let's go for 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. How about if we lift the arms, we lift the legs, push your heart forward, and here we go, up and down, and up and down, and we go for 8, and 7, 6 more, 5 more. My legs pull apart. The closer the legs, the more your hamstrings are gonna work. It's like the bridging. 2 more. Hold them up. Align the neck. Swim, swim, swim for 16 and 15 and 14 and 13 and 12, 11 and 10 and 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep breath. Now, keeping the legs down, maybe you can bring them together if they're pulled apart. Align the neck with your spine. Put your feet on the ground. Lift the bar. You know what? Maybe grab a little wider. It's going to change it a little bit. And tiny little pulses. We pause for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it higher and tiny for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Rest one of the cheeks on the floor. And now you're going to grab the bar again wide, maybe on the edges. And we're going to center the head and we're going to attempt to bring the bar forward. Bring the bar back and forward and back. Again, just move your arms forward and back without a bar if this is too much. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Bring it forward. Keep it down. Push it away. And come all the way up into your child pose. Breathe. Hips to heels. Hands go forward. Forehead to the ground. Walk the hands to the right and drop the hips to the left. Maybe you can push your butt lower. It's hard for me. Big calves, big thighs, tight lower back, big booty. Walk the hands to the left, drop the hips to the right. Not complaining, I'm just saying. Depending on your bone structure, your muscle tone, the legs of your limbs. The exercise will feel different from one another. And go ahead, roll all the way to kneeling. So we're gonna stay facing the ground, but this time we're gonna go in all fours and we're gonna do a little combo. Here's my baby. That's not the one that was snoring. The one that's snoring is back there in a chair. He's too fine to snore. So you're gonna have hands on the ground, knees on the ground. You're gonna extend the right leg and it's a combo. So you're gonna curl your spine. You're gonna swing the right knee in, bring the nose to the knee. Stretch the leg up and pulse 3 times. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna kick the leg to the right. Bring the leg back, and we go for 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Swing it in, curl. Stretch it out, pulse. 1, 2, 3. Swing it to the side, to the back, and pulse. 1, 2, 3. And curl, swing it in, stretch it out, and pulse. 1, 2, 3. To the side and back. And 1, 2, 3. Swing it in, stretch it out, and pulse. 1, 2, 3. To the side and back, and pulse. And 1, 2, 3. Swing it in, stretch it out, and pulse. 1, 2, 3. And to the side and back. And 1, 2, 3. Swing it in, stretch it out. 1, 2, 3. To the side and back. And 1, 2, 3. Swing it in, stretch it out. And 1, 2, 3. To the side and back. And 1, 2, 3. Swing it in, stretch it out. And 1, 2, 3. Are you bored? And back. And 1, 2, 3. Swing it in, stretch it out. And 1, 2, 3. Out and back. And last one, swing it in, stretch it out for 1, 2, 3. To the side and back, and let's pulse. This time we pulse for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and push it back. Breathe. And let's do the left leg or whatever leg you started with. So I'm just gonna switch sides because if I do it in the same side I was doing, you're gonna notice how my hips come out of alignment. And I'm already exposing myself a little too much. So if you analyze my alignment, you're gonna be like, like I say, I've come a long ways. If you have met me 10, 15 years ago, I was a mess. So right now I'm super happy where I'm at in alignment. So here we go. You're gonna stretch the left leg and we're gonna lift, curl it, swing it in. Stretch it out and pulse. 1, 2, 3, to the side and back. And 1, 2, 3, swing it in. Stretch it out. Pulse for 1, 2, 3, to the side and back. And 1, 2, 3, swing it in. Stretch it out. And 1, 2, 3, to the side and back. And 1, 2, 3, swing it in. Stretch it out. For 1, 2, 3, to the side and back. And 1, 2, 3, swing it in. Stretch it out. And 1, 2, 3, and out and back. And 1, 2, 3, halfway there and back. And 1, 2, 3, to the side and back. And 1, 2, 3, swing it in. Stretch it out. And 1, 2, 3, and out, back. And 1, 2, 3, swing it in. Stretch it out. And 1, 2, 3, and out and back. And 1, 2, 3, and in and out. And 1, 2, 3, to the side and back. And 1, last 1, swing it in, stretch it out and out and back. And we pulse for 6, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee down, push back. Stretch your lower back, stretch the arm, stretch the space between the shoulder blades. And roll up. So, you remember how I told you we're gonna do more abdominals? So, we're gonna do it. But this time, instead of using the dumbbells, we're gonna use our little elastic band. So I'm gonna put my leg through the band, around the ankles, and I'm just gonna lay down on the ground. So, without the weights, it makes it a little bit more challenging to curl. So if you wanna bring the dumbbells with you, do it. I'm just not gonna use the dumbbells right now. Hands down, head up. Stretch the legs out and return. 3 more like this. Stretch them out. Keep the band stretched out. Don't let it lose its tension. Scoop. 1 more. Hold. And you're going to bring the left leg up, pulling the right leg down, stretching a little bit more in the band. Circle switch. And circle switch. So you're drawing semicircle with the legs. Now let's go for 10. And 9. Cross them a lot. And pull them apart a lot. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Finish with your right leg up, left leg down, and pulse. And pulse. Separate the legs. They're a little slightly crossed towards the midline. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it. Right leg up, left leg down, and pulse. And pull away the legs. They're center. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return the legs to tabletop. Let's do another set. Are you ready? So, legs at tabletop. There are hip distance apart and make it a little wider. Remember, if you want to tense a little bit more of the band and make it a little bit smaller, the little loop, go for it. Hands down, head up, scoop and stretch. We only gonna do 4. Remember, look down. 2 more. 1 more. And left leg goes up and right. So we're drawing semicircle with the legs. Pull them apart. Feel the stretch of the back. And let's go for 4, 3, 2. Finish with the left leg up and pulse. Separate them. They're center. 4, 8, 7, 6. Pull down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch and pull down. Pull down. They're center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, I vote that we do it one more time. I hope you were voting the same as me, because if you voted no, you can skip it, but you're gonna miss out. One more set, very doable. I can't wait to be in the studio and harass you there. Hands down, head up, stretch the legs up for 4 and 3. 2 more. 1 more, stretch the legs out. And right leg goes up, left leg goes down. And draw those semicircles. Pull the legs apart. Feel the tension of the rope. And we go for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Look down and 4. Scoop 3, 2, 1. Finish with your right leg up, left leg down, and pull the left leg down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch it, left leg up, right leg down, pull down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So, I'm gonna bring my band all the way up to my thighs. So there are over my knees. And let's do a little side series. So I'm laying sideways with the band around my thighs, not my ankles. And if you are gonna rest your head on your hand, just don't go too comfortable. Remember, stay lifted, stay elevated, stay long. Try to line your shoulders, your hips, and your ankle. Use the right hand to ground you. And we lift and lower. And we lift and lower. Again, you can make the loop smaller. I don't know if you have a band, if it's tighter than mine. This one is not very tight. But if you have a tighter band, maybe you don't have to do a smaller loop. And if you have like a band like mine, you can make it smaller. I can definitely do it smaller, but I'm not gonna do it right now. And let's go for 10, and 9, and 8, 7 more, 6 more, 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, 1, and let's do a little combo. We lift, we lower, we bend and extend. We lift and lower and 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 bend and extend. 5 more and lower and bend and extend. And let's go for 4, bend and extend. And 3, and bend. And 2, bend. And 1, and bend both. So, here we go. We open and we close. Keep the feet together. If you notice, I'm lifting my toes, but I'm keeping my feet together, my heels together. And scoop. Let's go for 20. And 19. Readjust. How much are you bending your knees? How much you're bringing your feet forward, because those little details will change the exercise. So find a spot that is right for you. Right now my heels are aligned with my hips, and that's how I like it. And my knees are bent, but I'm not extremely bent, but the legs are not straight. So I'm kind of halfway. Now let's go for 3. I feel it. 2 more. Don't let the bottom leg lift. Mine was lifting right now. Hold the leg up, and we pause it, and we finish for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10, and 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Again, if you want to repeat, pause it, repeat it, and come back to me. I'm, on the other hand, not going to repeat because we are 43 minutes into the class. So I'm going to start with my legs extended. I'm going to rest my hand on my head on my hand. I probably collapse a little bit. I forgot about that, but let's see how well we do this side. We lift and lower. We lift and lower. Now let me pull this a little bit higher. try to go high. As much as you can, try to avoid going in external rotation, keeping the legs parallel. Okay, so this little cat over here, she was the one snoring. Now, let's go for 10. Sorry, Manchi. And 9, didn't mean to throw you under the bus. Now, let's go for 7, 6, and 5, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1, and let's bend. We stretch it, we bend it. We stretch it, we bend it. We stretch it, we bend it. We lift, lower, bend, extend. We lift, lower, bend, extend. We lift, lower, 4 more, and lift, lower, bend, extend. And 3, and bend, extend. And 2, and bend, extend. And 1, and bend, extend. And bend my knees a little bit. Feet together. Here we go. We lift, and we lower, and we lift, and we lower, and we go 20, and 19, and 18, and 17, and 16. Use your rotators. Try to make as much as possible the knee look up. We're already down to 10, and 9, and 8, 7 more, 6 more, 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, last one. Hold it up. Can we pulse it? We're gonna try for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. So I'm gonna take my band away, and we're gonna do the last one, plank. I know some of you don't like planks. It's a really good core exercise. So many things get involved. I'm gonna say most of it or all of it gets involved. Again, if you can be on your hands, go ahead and do it on your elbows. And let's try both. So I think forearms are a little more difficult. But when you're on your hands, it can get tricky with the wrist. So I'll do the first one on my forearms. Again, if you cannot do the hands, when we go up into the hands, just repeat on your forearms. So you have an option to interlace. Sometimes I like to interlace because it feels that, I don't know, I'm kind of like praying and begging for mercy. But you can separate the hands, and it's a little bit better for point of reference to make sure that your elbows, your forearms stay parallel to each other. You don't want your elbows sticking out. That's not going to do justice on your neck, on your traps. So go ahead and stretch. Again, you decide how high, how low your hips are. So it's going to be a combo. We're going to bring the left knee in, stretch the leg, lift and lower, then extend, lift and lower, then extend, lift and lower, then extend, lift, 4 more, and then extend, lift and lower, then extend, lift, 2 more, then extend, lift and lower, then extend, lift and lower. It's hard on the carpet. My foot was slipping. So if you see me that I go down, it's because I need to readjust my feet. So let's do the right side. Extend the legs. You decide the height of the hips. We bring it in, stretch it out. We lift and lower. Bring it in, stretch it out. And lift and lower. In and lift and lower. And out and lift. 4 more. And out. And 3. And 2. And 1. And lower. And go ahead and bring the knees down. Take a moment to breathe. And this is it. So we're going to do it on our hands. 8 to the left, 8 to the right. We're done with class. And I'm guessing you did awesome.
So if you notice, I'm a little bit more jolly than yesterday. I was a grumpy person yesterday. I'm still a grumpy person, but today I don't show it that much. So hands on the ground, find your plank, align your neck, your chest, your back, your shoulders, your arms, your legs. And we're gonna start with the left. Swing it in, stretch it out. We lift and lower, swing it in, stretch it out. And lift and lower, swing it in, stretch it out. And lift and lower, swing it in, stretch it out. 4 more and 4. And scoop. Can you scoop a little stronger when you swing the knee in and when you stretch the leg up? And the last one. And let's switch to the right. Swing it in, stretch it out. We lift and lower, swing it in, stretch it out. And lift and lower, swing it in, stretch it out. Lift and lower, swing it in. 4 more and 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And lower. We did it. Roll all the way to kneeling or sitting. I don't know how your hips and knees feel with kneeling. So sit if you can. Kneel. We're just gonna inhale big. Twist to the right. Look over your shoulder. Come back to center. Twist to the left. Elevate. Come back to center. And oblique. Drop the hip. Lengthen. Open. Squeeze. Squeeze that muffin top. Center to the left. Lengthen. Open. Roll your top shoulder back. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Come back to center. Hands touching. See if you can lengthen a little bit more. Hands keep touching as you bring them down. Shoulders go down with the hands. Pelvic floor goes up. Elbows point out. Press the hands against each other. Centering, closing. And it's a beautiful day today. So I hope you get to go outside for a little bit and enjoy the rest of the day or the night if you sit in the night. I'm guessing it's gonna be a beautiful night. The weather is going good and let's keep our fingers crossed that we're able to open soon. See you maybe tomorrow. Bye-bye.